Hello everybody, my name is Wesley Price. I've been given the lesson chapter number 3 and exercise 11. And as you can tell, I've already answered it, so I wish I could delete the answers off there and go through with you. But the question says, from the ledger balance below, prepare a trial balance for Sunland Company at June 30th, 2017. All account balances are normal. So we have a trial balance, and we input the date for the company at June 30th of 2017, and then we have two columns, debit and credit. And up here we have on our list accounts payable, cash, common stock, dividends, etc. So the best thing to do would be to write them out. I'm over here in Excel. I wrote them or copied and pasted them over to here. So I wrote them down all on my list: accounts payable, cash, common stock, dividends, equipment, service revenue, accounts receivable, salaries, wages and expense, and rent and expense. Now we have to go through and select them whether or not they are a debit or a credit. Debit is an increase in cash assets and a decrease in liabilities, where a credit is the decrease in cash assets and an increase in liabilities. And a trial balance proves that debits equal credits. So by the end, after we've done this, we should have the same totals. So we go through accounts payable, we see it is a credit. I gotta get this thing. Stop. There, okay. So credit we see is $1260 for accounts payable. In cash, we see it as a debit of $5,660, and our common stock, we see that it's a credit at $18,000, and then dividends, we see it is a debit at $1,760, and equipment, we see that it is a debit at $13,490, and service revenue, we see that it is a credit at $9,090, and accounts receivable, we see that it is a debit, so it is $2,410. And salaries and wages expense, we see that it is also a debit at $3,440, and rent expense is a debit at $1,590. Okay, so over here, let's start with the easy one, go over on the credit. So move this calculator out of the way over here. Okay, so we have a credit of $1260 plus $18,000 plus $9,090. What does that give us? $28,350. Look over here, I'll put $28,350. Okay, I'll try to back this up a little bit, make it easier to see. And then for our debit, our first one is $5,660. Okay, so $5,660 plus our dividends is $1,760 plus $13,490 plus a receivable, which is 2410 plus salary and wages expense, which is $3,440, and where am I? We gotta scroll down here, and then rent expense, which was $1,590 plus $1,590. 28,350. 28,350. Enter. So we see that our totals are the same and that they equal each other out. And I guess by seeing that they equal each other out, zoom that down a little bit, that we're supposed to see if there's any problems, like if we input something wrong or there were some other problems that we forgot something or we double input something. So that's my tutorial. Hopefully this answers any kind of questions you guys have. There's always these tabs on the bottom. The interactive tutorial really helped for me. So I popped open the tutorial for you so you can see kind of their examples, and the book has the same similar ones. So you can see which ones are debits and which ones are credits. It's kind of confusing, I know, but hopefully this helps a little bit. And thanks a bunch. All right, bye.